Hi everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. How's everyone doing? It's Tuesday morning-ish, nearly. As you can kind of tell, we've had a little bit of a change around here in the living room slash studio. So yesterday I spent my day reorganizing all of this because I was feeling it was slightly unproductive the way things were, and I didn't have enough space to do all the things I needed to do, and I was getting a little worried that when it comes to shop launch I'd be a little stuck, I think, with the space. So moved things around. I will show you guys in a bit. And now also my boyfriend has a desk for when he gets home from work. He's got a space to do all his bits and bobs. Today we're going to start production. Finally, we're going to start production. So printer's here now, so I'll be able to keep an eye on it. I already need to buy some new ink, so that's going to be fun. I am thinking of purchasing a new printer. I have a slight problem with this one, that it starts to, if it has a break in the internet, it redoes like the last 5 pages and spits the others out, and it's just like, it's a waste of paper and it's a waste of ink, which that's kind of where I make my profit. So I really need to maybe consider getting a new one, even though that's an even bigger cost than what this one is costing me, but in the long run I think it will end up being better. But I won't be doing that soon. The next thing I'm going to be purchasing is a silhouette machine, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I'm waiting to get paid from some design work I did. Once I get paid from that, we're going to be buying a silhouette machine to hopefully start making some different products for the shop that aren't just paper products. So I've got a couple of ideas in store, but those will be coming out. And then second shopped update, so we've got the first update, which is the launch, which is on November 1st, which we have 7 products for. If you saw my last video, we chatted a lot about the nerves I'm having for the shop update and all that kind of stuff. And I showed you guys my plan to kind of get my brain in order to be able to do this. Sorry, it got an itchy arm. So yeah, we've got 7 products for the shop launch, so we've got 7 products we need to produce. I still haven't done the one art print that I'm missing. I think this week I need a pause from drawing and designing, because that was a bit much for me already last week and I was feeling a bit uncreative. So I'm just going to get stuck into work, start printing. I think we're going to start with some memo pads because they're slightly easier to start with. I can't finish them because my press hasn't been made yet. Hopefully this week I'll have some time with my boyfriend to make that, so we can actually start finishing products, and once they're all finished we can package them up. And I think next week we're going to order packaging, because next week is October already. Jesus, okay, we're getting very close. Getting very close. I think we're just over a month away. It's the 27th now. So it's the 27th of September as I'm filming this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 34 days till launch. 34 days till launch, and we have a lot of products to make. So we better get stuck in, right? Okay, I'm gonna get stuck in. Good morning. How are you all doing today? I'm having a rough one. Excuse the messy hair and the gigantic hoodie. I'm having a slight problem with my printer currently. So, it's currently trying to clean itself because I'm having a real debacle that things aren't printing properly. Like, I had to change the blue cartridge. I've changed the blue cartridge. And just so you have an idea, this is the blue it should print out. This is the colour it's currently printing out. Like, there's a very big difference there. It's like, it's gone purple. And the quality is horrible. And, I'm really struggling with this. So, yes, please print again. So I've currently got it doing its, you know, cleaning cycles things. And trying to figure out if that does any difference. I've changed the cartridge. I've put a new cartridge in. I'm still doing it. So, I've got loads of these now. Wasting ink. See these kind of sheets of paper here? Well, basically, all the lines have to be occupied. Look at the blue. Let me see if I can put that to focus. Basically, the blue is missing so many. And I don't have any more cartridges to use. That was my last one. And the thing is, it's like, the cartridge is still full. Like, you can tell, it's still got loads of ink in it. Something is odd. Something's off. And now I've got loads of these sheets for nothing. I've already realised this yesterday when I started printing the... what are these called again? The small business memo pads. That's it. That's the name of it. I realised that the colours were different. So, the difference between my first one I printed like 3 days ago now to this one, like, I saw a difference in the colours of the blue. And it was like throwing me off completely. And like, I've now got them printed, like they're just not finished. And I also saw a difference when I was printing the other memo pad. This one, I saw a difference in the colours as well. Like the purple was coming out a bit streaky. And this is starting to really bug me now. Because I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I need the printer to work. Excuse the noise, I just hope it's working. I need the printer to work to be able to do the shop launch. So, I've been investigating buying a new printer. Because I'd already pondered buying a new printer for after the shop launch. And if I'd seen that things were going to relatively go well, I was thinking of purchasing something that had like the eco-tank kind of system with the bottles. Because the amount that this drinks the ink is ridiculous. So I've been indecisive between a Canon and an Epson eco-tank. So the Canon is which one? Canon, I can't remember. Basically, I've been on asking some people I know's help that do a lot of these kind of things, a lot of these kind of printing. So I've been asking their recommendations, and people have been telling me that the what's it called? The eco-tank has a slight problem where at the beginning really, really good. Then as you use it more and more, the quality kind of goes down. And I don't want that to happen. Because if I'm going to buy a new printer, I want it to last me a while. Still going. Okay. Where was the Canon printer I saw? It was this one. Was it? No. It was similar. There we go. Yes, try again. See if that's done a difference. This is wasting a lot of paper. So it's the Canon Prixma G5050 Mega Tank. Now, still doing it. Okay, I think I need to retire this printer. I also thought buying different brand of ink. So I don't use Brother ink because it's very, very expensive here. It would cost me €100 each time for all four. that is just ridiculous. So I use a different brand, and it's been working amazingly. Like, I've had this printer for, I don't know, 4 years now. Let's try doing it again. So I've had this printer for like 4 years, and it's been working amazingly. And these cartridges I've been using at least for 2 years, this same brand, and it's been working fine. This is the first time, but also this is the first time, like, the quality of the printing is so important to me. Because, like, when I had to do the stuff for the restaurant and the menus and all that kind of stuff, the quality isn't necessarily the most important thing. Like, it's nice to have nice quality, but the thing is the customers ruin my menus. Every 2-3 months I need to print new menus. So I never do them in high quality, I do them in fine quality, which is like the second below. So that might be another thing that I've never realised. But I don't know if I can necessarily afford keep buying Brother ink. Like, that means I'm going to have to have my cost per pages up, which I don't want to do. Like, the whole thing of this is for me to actually make a profit. Okay. So I'm looking at the Canon Prixma G5050 Mega Tank and the Epson Eco Tank. So the one I'm looking at is this one, the ET2851. I'm really confused on what to do. Well, once I make a decision, I'll fill you in. Morning, everyone. It is now Monday morning. So I've had taken the executive decision of these studio vlogs are going to be every 2 weeks for now. Because at the moment I don't spend enough time in the studio to film enough to be good for a 1 week video. Like, if I've got like a big project or something, it's different. And last week we had the project of the custom planner. But at the moment, because I'm just doing bits and bobs every day, like during a week, there's also some days I don't work and things like that at the moment. So yeah, I think we're going to be doing it every 2 weeks just to give me more time to film things. And also that means when more exciting things happen, it's like kind of more exciting. So you've kind of all seen bits and bobs from last week, and you know the debacle I've had with my printer. So me and my printer, we're not the greatest friends right now. So my dog is chewing something. So over the weekend, I went and purchased this. I went and purchased an eco tank, an Epson eco tank to be exact, and honestly, I'm in love. So the problems I was having with this one here was the quality it was printing was not good at all, and the cartridges of the ink are very, very expensive, like very expensive. So I just decided, look, if it's going to be so much of a headache, seeing as we're so close to the launch and wasting so much more paper and ink than necessary, which ends up costing me more money, I might as well just spend the money and get an eco tank and know for sure what I'll be sending out is high quality printing. So I set that up over the weekend. I did that Sunday night, something like that, and it's all working perfectly. Yesterday, I did work yesterday, Sunday, but I didn't film because my boyfriend was home. So I just did bits and bobs. I planned October slightly. I just put down some, like, the big things I know I've got planned for this month. But there's a couple of bits and bobs that are happening this month, and I've got a couple of Zoom calls and things like that. Hey, what are you doing? There you go, go on the sofa. Good boy. Okay, so I've got a couple of things planned for this month that you guys will get filled in as it goes along. And I did printing. So we now have printed 2 2 of these. So there's 2. These are the pages already, 25 sheets each. So they're ready to press and glue. I have nearly enough. I might be doing a seconds sale. After the launch, after probably around just before Christmas time, I will do a seconds sale. Because of the situation I had with the printer, I currently have a couple of memo pads and things that aren't in the greatest quality that I'd like it. So I might, just so they're not a waste, I will possibly do a second sale for probably half price, because they're still good. Like, it's just the quality of printing and the colours aren't right. Simple as that. They're still redone perfectly. And we have the first of the Sassy Planner printed. So the colours are slightly different than I expected, because, well, it is a different printer and everything, but honestly, I love the colours even more now than I did before. I think they are they're slightly more of a more pastel tone, but better quality pastel. Doesn't look muted. It's still got the oomph to the colour, but I love it. Like, I love this colour, and then like that colour is gorgeous. Then we've got the pink here. I kind of love that it's slightly more muted. It just works so much better. So, and I'm loving the quality of the paper I chose. I really do enjoy it. So we have 2 Small Biz memo pads printed. We have 1 Sassy Planner printed. I have created the freebie for October. So if you don't know, every month, if you're subscribed to my newsletter, you get a free digital download. Now, it can vary from things. Last month, it was, what was last month? Last month was a weekly plan sheet, which you still get if you join. If you join, you will still get that as a thank you for joining. But you would then get the month that you subscribe in, I think. My alarm's going off. I'm normally not awake by this time. So yeah, if you subscribe to the newsletter now, you will only receive November's. You won't receive this month's, but you can just drop me a message on Instagram or something and I will send you that newsletter email. So at the beginning of every month, there is a new freebie with the newsletter email. You normally only get 3 emails a month maximum. Normally I'll do the freebie. I will do an update halfway through the month, and maybe there might be another one with other things if there's any news. The moment is only 2 a month, so it's not like I'm bombarding your inbox and it's annoying. You get 2 a month, one with a freebie, one with chatting a little bit about me. Most of the stuff, if you follow these vlogs, you'll kind of already know most of the stuff, but still it's nice to see photos and things like that. Anything else I have to tell you? Oh, yes. So we have the press. So my boyfriend helped me cut it yesterday. Didn't film it. I wasn't in the mood to film yesterday because I was in my pajamas all day. And today I actually got dressed and I'm wearing jeans. Yeah, I'm not that comfortable right now, but hey, I'm wearing jeans and I've got shoes on. Like, this is a whole thing. So let me get the press so I can show you. I still need to sand it, but it is kind of ready to use. So bear with me a second. Oh, here we go. So the press is very, very simple. Basically, you kind of just need 1, 2, 3, 4 things plus a drill. So I got these planks of wood. It was actually a longer one and we cut it in half. So it kind of fits like an A4 long ways here, which is kind of what I want because of the larger planners. And then we've got these bolts. These bolts, which are nice long ones. Couldn't get any longer that weren't enormous, but if you could get longer the better, because then you can stack your books much easier. So because I'm doing 4 holes, a lot of people just do 2 holes, but I wanted to make sure the press was even. So I did 4 holes, so I've got 4 of these. Then I've got these butterfly nuts to make it a lot easier to twist and to make the press and some washers. So we've drilled the holes, and basically, let me show you. So it just kind of goes through there. You do it on all 4 sides. Let me move you down so you can have a look. So it goes on all 4 sides, and then you put your books in here. Let's imagine, like, so this is already glued, but you do that, put that on top, then you put this there, and you can tighten, and does the pressure needed, so you can put the glue on, and ta-da! So yeah, it still needs to be sanded, which I'm going to do in a bit, but I'm going to get some things printing first. There we go. Let's just so you have an idea. It's so easy to make this kind of thing. You can also make it with chopping boards, but I couldn't find chopping boards that were the size I wanted, so I just went to DIY shop and I bought some wood. A lot easier. This wood was 20 centimetres by 80 centimetres and 18mm thick. So yeah, I've got to sand that in a bit, but not right now, because I don't think I'm going to do any pressing today. I think I'm going to do pressing tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to get printing because we've got a lot to print. Countdown has started, my friends. The countdown has started. As of today, there is 29 days left till launch. How exciting. 29 days left. So we've got some printing to do. Let's do this, shall we? Hi everyone, so I was just editing this vlog and I realised I never really ended it. I just kind of got on with work. So I'd like to end the vlog, that would help, and excuse the wet hair, I've had a shower, as you do. So I'd like to say thank you very much for watching this vlog. We've got a lot of stuff done this week, and thank you for joining me on the printer debacle, because that has been fun this week. Well, these past 2 weeks, because now we're only every 2 weeks with a vlog, but it gives me a lot more chance to film some bits. So yeah, we've got a lot of printing done this week. That's basically all that's been happening since we got the new Epson Eco Tank, was a lot of printing. We currently have all sassy planners printed, all sarcastic planners printed, 2 sets of shit I need to do memo pads, and 2 sets of small business pads printed. So we still got a few more things to print next week, but we're going to be starting gluing memo pads next week, which is going to be fun. A lot of messiness I think is going to happen with that. So I think I'm going to leave the vlog here because I need to edit it and get it uploading, because it takes a whole day to upload with my slow internet, which I really love. I love it, but hey, it is what it is. One of these days, I'm going to be going to my parents' house because they have really good internet, just to upload the vlog and see the difference. Instead of 8 hours, see if it only takes half an hour. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and speak to you soon. Bye.